Hey, how you doing, Scorpios? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. I'm also giving out free private and personal readings up until the ending of the month. We're almost here now, so if you want to catch one, get into that before it ends. Okay. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So what's going on with Scorpios all around the world, honey? Scorpios. Okay, I feel like someone wants to say they're sorry or apologize to you. When is the problem, though? It does say, warning, I wouldn't want to dare speak to you, but I wonder if I could apologize, would you stay away from my mind and potentially not bother me anymore? I feel like bad news is there for a lot of you who feel like I am negative in my mind. So I really want to hear that she's also negative. I feel like there's a fire sign as well. Right, there's a fire sign that wants to pick on you, Scorpio. All right, is jealous of you is what I'm hearing. It does say this female doesn't really know who she is, but it does say a man also doesn't know who he is, and he wonders where he is right now in his mental health, his structure of 4 years of sexual health problems have not seen good karma. Okay, all right. He seems to be celebrating some type of victory with his mind over the courage that he has to plead guilty about something as well. He feels like he's gone overboard with something, and he really has expanded in his possibilities with his mindset on a marriage pursuit or an adventure that he can blame to help him understand who he is as a person. Many times over, he is a fraud and he's negative, and he doesn't want to hear any good karma comes to him, as well as many others. But maybe he's just weaving out the problems to survive in his mind about what could happen next, or in the next 2 weeks, 2 months, or a year, possibly even 2 years or 10 years. By the looks of it, he will not get a good appointment, or some type of joy is happening here with someone that doesn't seem to have good karma in their mind about something else. It says, you're not going to get a good appointment with me. I'm not going to see you. So someone may not want to see you. Okay, this could be in relation to a good appointment, but I'm picking up another scenario with someone else. So there could be a few different things going on. It does say warning. It does say one female doesn't want to see you, one female doesn't want to hear about you, and one man doesn't want to deal with you. It says the man that doesn't want to deal with you is ashamed of who he is and probably is not going to have great news when he hears justice has been served. It says negative energy for you all. It says bad news for a negative mind game that I've been playing because I never wanted to see who was who. Just want to see that I'm not going to hurt anyone. Just want to hear that I'm going to have better news with you or without you. Okay. So someone may want to, have a celebrate or conquer you in some way. It does say wanted to, because she was going to be the one to do it. It does say female that wanted to spend time looking at you and your personal problems. It does say a female that wanted to analyze or look into your family, wanted to know too much or even more than they needed to, had seen themselves through negative, evil mind games that they were playing, mainly looking at your ideas and studying the facts of their life and looking at bad news to hone in on their sexual adventures, their mental health, or even plans to do with their future spouse who they're going to marry. It does say marriage and a mind game to play at that, because the man does not want to marry her and does want to know that he is marrying the mindset of yours, not really seeing that it's going to be you that he needs to push and make more time to feel like you feel bad for whatever happened, because it's not your problem what happened to them. It's also the problem of your father, or even a favor being given by a friend. It does say bad news for you, however, doesn't want to hear it, does want to see that blessings are never going to be yours, and always wants to hurt you through bad mind games of hers, as she pleads guilty in her mind because she's negative. Okay, she could be an air sign, she could be a fire sign. Does say, warning, you do have great news to successfully build a dramatic entrance for possibly good karma to come. Well done. It does say, I warn you though, if you build a good entrance, I'm going to break you down. So someone wants to break you down if you try to make a good entrance with something here as well. You could be having a victory with something, Scorpio, overall. Okay, and you're quite open-minded to this. It does say maybe if the person's open-minded, but it says they have agreed and you have disagreed on whatever it is that there's call-ins for with negative enemies, because you don't want to hear that negative enemies are always going to be surrounded by people that want to cause harm to many others, including yourself. Okay, and I'm picking up someone wants you to stop doing something as well, but it could be because of jealousy. Okay, I feel like there's a Gemini that's jealous of you as well. It does caution. It says caution because I want to place my mind on you. Okay, it does say someone is taking their time with their wishes. Okay, and it does say negative people around you are never going to prosper well, so let them carry on with their negative energy. No matter what, you'll feel bad for whoever they are. You will not punish yourself. Okay, it does say you will take your time with your wishes. Okay, and wish to judge what's taking its time. Okay, when it comes to your wish fulfillment or things that you need for your family. Okay, or maybe a particular person in your life or two particular people in your life. Okay, all right. I do see you are taking the time to look into things and hone in on proceeding with caution and productivity as well. Great news is ahead of you though. It does say sorting things out and successfully building trust, or even building structures is something that you want to do but can't get hold of the person that's doing it also, because I want to do it too. Yeah, there's a jealous person that wants to do something that you're doing, like a copycat. I'm picking up very strong jealousy. Very strong jealousy. It's like, you know, maybe money's taking its time in some type of way for the wish to happen. Okay, but it also says that this person may not be able to see their dreams come true like yours. Okay, let's see what else. I'm hearing bad luck then as well with something. It does say Cancerian doesn't want to speak to you, but she knows why she doesn't want to speak to you. She has negative news that she wants to spread lies about or gossip about, or let people know that she's not going to cover your mind when you speak to her. She doesn't know how to sponsor her ideas, but wants to speak to you and come forward this year or this month or this week or even this evening. She may not have good advice or even have good karma, is what she wants to say in regards to how you may see things, or maybe a person gossiping in her ear or putting in the air that negativity is there with you. It does say air sign female is detrimental to her mind and her mind games, and plays herself all the time pressuring you to hold back on what you own or what you have to give out in life, because Jesus does not want to know that you are great, do they, is what this person is saying. A lot of mercy. It's like you could be, you know, looking forward to great things in your life, and I see you just got a hater. You might even have a couple of them, Scorpio. You may have a few too many, but I do see, you know, warning signs all over this person. It does say red flag. She doesn't even know how to sponsor the ideas I've put down for her to make sure good news comes. Okay, I do see there's some type of disagreements in worrying about something as well with a personal traitor. It does say she knows she's been trying to please herself and never getting anywhere with it, and she'll never gossip about you as much as she wants to. She can't do that, and she will never be able to proceed with her mind games. It's seen and not seen, and told and not told. It says it's not going to work out just the way you think, but it's also going to be given a time to look at things as mind games. Okay, so something may take its time here. Someone could be, you know, waiting for something behind the scenes. Something's taking its time. All right, and it does say there's worries here, like someone wants to look into someone's background or some type of worries, okay, and see what's hidden. It does say it's unnecessary, but it does look like two people are clashing with this or having a conversation about it. It does say, well, if you see something, then you let me know, and if I see something, I'll let you know. But it does say warning, she's never going to let you know what it is that she's doing. She may never even see you again, and she's warning you not to speak about her anymore, because she's not even coming in to the mind of yours on a day that you will be there. It says you will be replaced by someone else. I can't see you. Okay, so it looks like someone else is going to be taking this person's place after all. She may not be able to see you. It does say you have a family member I need to continue to look into, but I will not be there. I can't see you. Okay, so yeah, this person may not be able to see you in some way, shape or form. It could have something to do with your commitments or some type of appointment. Okay, it says delicate though, because she can work on things and make sure that you never want to work on it again. When she is seeing what it is that you want to look at and realizes that you don't even need the support that you've been given with her, because she's really diagnosing the child with a problem that is no longer a problem. Okay, so apparently a problem is no longer a problem, but it's more than likely that you have been given information that has been helping a diagnosis come to an end. It says if you want help, then you have to restart all over again with the child that has a problem. It does say he never had a problem to begin with if I wanted it to be that way, but I realized there's a person around me that didn't want this. It says you may not have wanted this child to have a problem, but it does say you have better news, leaving the person to deal with it in their own way. It says it's not going to be worth you fighting the energies or the enemies that want to stay in your mind and pretend that they have good duties to perform on you. It does say you haven't been fighting anything, but what's the worry about? It does say a person looks too deeply into your mind or into your business or into your child's life and may not even wonder why they do it so much, other than they have duties to communicate about. It says poor thing, he doesn't have a bad bone in his body. I wanted to see if I could find something to take you down. So it looks like someone wanted to find something here to take someone down. Okay, it does say strict policies of procedures, because I know I could make this happen if I feel like it. It does say bad news for whoever is trying to break you, because they know that they can't witness anything without the poor mind games that you've been playing for yourself. It says you may know that you have poor mind games that you're playing on yourself when this person is looking at you, because they're looking at you with a diagnosis to give you, and a very bad one at that. It says this person wanted to diagnose you and your mind, and maybe even your child and your child's mind, with beneficial things of negativity, and never needed to understand why they look so deeply at the situation. It says pouring your heart out is something we wanted to happen, and we want you to feel bad for anything that you feel like could come of this. I feel like my spies are in my mind about it. I may not see something, but they will. Okay, so someone may just be looking at something, you know, as a diagnosis, but it does look like a harsh energy is there. It does say it's not really that bad, but it's the way we look at things in detail that may bring up something to cause a concern, and we don't know why we're looking so deep. Yeah, it's like someone's looking too deep at something, and it doesn't say it's a concern either. It just says they want to know if it could be, and that's why they're looking too deeply into it. Okay, so it could have something to do with some type of health issues. Okay, all right. It does say bad news for Aquarius though. They want it to happen as well. They want to see bad news so badly that they can't help themselves. They want to see that negative energy is there so much it doesn't make sense. Okay. Also, there's also like taming something there. All right, someone's kind of taming some negative information there as well, about some, you know, things going on in their mind here. Okay, and it's contributing to this person's wishes and judgments as well, in regards to how they judge their family. It says I'm nervous, I don't know why I keep getting these demons in my mind. Okay, it could be a family member that has some type of, you know, things going on in their mind. It does say she always has negative things in her mind, but she doesn't know how to move on from them. So you may have a family member that has got negative things in her mind and she does not know how to move on from them. Okay, let's see what else is going on. I see your love life is getting better, Scorpios. It does say, you know, proceeding with caution with the things that you want and seeing that you may, you know, puncture the nerve system in someone to make them see that it's not going to go the way they think. It does say you wonder why it doesn't work out in your favor sometimes, but it does not look good if you don't try and work with the energies in a way that you can sponsor the idea to proceed with caution. Okay, it does look like you have the power to manipulate certain things to make sure you see things in a delicate manner before you proceed with things that are going on that are necessary for you to build a romantic affair or love life. It does say you're warning someone as well to stay away from you. At times you want to know that they're not going to be good for you, or you do know they could be good if they say or show the right things to do for you in the mind of yours, like the way you see things, the way you view things. It does say my mind tells me off. I should never have told you I wanted something when I know I'm dumb. I don't even want this. So someone here may not want something the same as you. Okay, could be an air sign, it could be a Piscean, it could be a water sign, it could be a fire sign, it could be an earth sign, it could be any star sign, put it that way. Okay, it could be a Taurus. It does say blaming someone is not going to help as well. It says I am hiding with stress. Okay, so someone is hiding and they're very stressed and they're going the distance with their options and their information. May not want to see you again though after you ask them a time to remember in their mind to speak to themselves and not to speak to you, because the situation could be, you know, distressing for them. It says maybe they shouldn't speak to me and I shouldn't speak to them though. I realize that and I want to speak to this person. So you may not want to even speak to this person. So maybe you know, deliberately gave them some information to just move on with. Okay. All right. It does say you have beneficial things that you are working on and really have great news in your love affair. It does say wonderful things are happening for you right now though. Protesting is something that you may be doing right now to make sure that you look forward to a good mindset. Okay. You may be getting love offers at this time as well, but maybe trying to look at things from a perspective of your own and seeing if they match with your mind. It does say I want to be your friend. So someone here wants to be your friend. It could be a water sign or it could be a Pisces here. It does say the man doesn't know how to speak to you, but he wonders how to communicate with you on a level that he doesn't know how to sponsor, because he wants to know if things will work out his way and not yours. So just be mindful of that. Okay, it does say working on spying though, or looking at someone here, trusting that they'll believe me when they see who I am. Yeah, I feel like you will believe them when you see who they are, Scorpio, for some of you anyway. If you feel like the person is not making enough genuine efforts for you in the way you would like to see, you know, to move forward with some type of relationship, even if that's just basic friendship, you know what I mean? You're gonna, you know, make sure that you do things in your own way. So let's see what else is going on for Scorpio. Okay, we've got a few haters in the background there, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Alright. There could be something shocking coming up that you will witness, or it says you're not going to witness it, but someone is sending out negative vibes and putting down roots as usual. Yeah, this always comes up, you know, with someone that still wants to place their little roots or their spell work down as well. I do see doctors and dental appointments here as well that you need to work on defending in some way. All right. You know, you've judged wish fulfillment with, you know, maybe your family, defending that there is some type of shocks at times with certain things, maybe things that don't work out well. It could be even regards to appointments, okay? It says, I know I love her. I'm not going to leave her for one female. Okay, so there's an air sign person that feels they love someone, or it could be a water sign, someone that feels like they love someone and they don't want to leave, you know, her for one female is what they're saying. It says, when I know that I wish for her, I want to know that she's there. I just want to know that you feel the same way. I feel like someone's also wasting their time trying to bring your mind into whatever it is that they're feeling, if that's the way they feel. It also says you have feelings of your own to look into, so you're looking forward to when the beneficial energies for you are going to rain into your life and give you dress up energy for you to go out and sexual pleasure and harness all those amazing things, because it looks like you guys really want to, you know, have good karma in your life. But it does say one woman here is looking forward to looking into those things so she can trap you. It does say she wonders if she can look into things that you are working on and wonders if she can trap you to shock you or make you feel like bad news is on its way to you. Okay, it does say warning, she will never understand who she is until she looks into her own mind and her own yard. Okay, I do see someone's making an offer to partner up with you. It does say it could be an ex, or it could be someone that you are taking a break from. Okay, it does say you have broken something and maybe given something to someone, or someone is waiting for a spare invitation to get something from you. Okay, it does say someone was waiting for something here. All right, but it does look like it could lead to trouble if this person doesn't get their mind right as well. They need to break up some things in their mind, and they also have things in their mind in regards to a child. Okay, and seems to be holding back their feelings to regret it, or wants this child to hold back feelings to have some type of regrets. Okay, it does say the female has problems with her mental health and her own child or children. It doesn't say good news for the man that's always trying to look into his soul and reunite with sexual pleasures of his own to punish a woman and her children. Okay, it does say this man here really looks into his soul and regrets the love-making sexual energy that he has in his mind as a child. He has negative drama. It does say he warns himself that he should never have touched a female when he was younger, or even touched himself, or even let a man touch him. Okay, all right, I don't know if that's another water sign man here, or if that is, you know, I don't know if this is one of the Scorpio men. All right, but I do see some of you guys are not really happy with the weather out there right now as well. Like there's not enough sunshine or something like that going on. All right, well, some of you guys are praying for it to rain. You know, maybe that's a relaxing energy in some way for you guys. Okay, I'm hearing, when will I get back to my senses? So someone wants to know when they're going to get back to their senses. It could be you or a mother figure. I'm picking up there's a woman here, or it could be an aunt as well. I'm picking up like a auntie. It does say a female here has some type of shocks and doesn't know how to spit at you with her mental problems. Okay, justification, there could be a few females here that don't know how to work on their mental health, or the stress that has been given to them by a code of conduct through another female that has been given time to look into their practices and wonders why it's never going to be good for them to look into the past, or even a female that does something to them here. I feel like there's a man here that reunites with many females as well, all right, and wants to know which one he's going to live in his mind about as a sexual partner. Okay, very strange. Could be an air sign man, or he's just a very cold man. Maybe he's a fire sign or an earth sign. Could be any star sign here. All right, let's see what else is going on. It does say wonderful things are going to happen to you, though. You don't need to hear any bad news. Okay. Does say Aquarius or a Gemini is trying to practice what they preach or sees negative energy that they have to remove from your mind or from your life. Okay, it does look like they've been the ones manipulating it and structuring to plan removing it at the same time. Okay, but Scorpio, it does look like you're changing your mind about anything that you feel like is not going to work out in your favor. It does say you see the offers you make, and it does say your brain has a mindset of its own without getting nervousness or mental problems or even traumatizing experiences. It does say brain waves are calling you to have mental structures that are not going to help you with bad news because you don't want to hear problems are there. Okay, it does say shockingly you don't have any, but it does say warning, someone wants you to. Yeah, I can believe that. I see someone controlling this there. It does say someone is controlling their mind as well and trying to control yours. Okay, it could be a man that's trying to be overly controlling, or it could be something to do with work that's been overly controlling as well. All right, and had to defend some type of shock or experiences for you. It does say, but you have decided to allow them to control their own mental shocks and problems of their own. Okay. It does say, when will I see you? One day, even soon, a Sunday or a Monday. Never mind when. I want to know if I can see you somewhere. Okay, so someone might want to date you, Scorpios. Okay. It does look like a Cancerian that wants to date you. All right. It does say the female doesn't want to, but it is definitely a man that wants to date you. Okay, it does say this man has mental health structures to put in place what he wants when he feels like it, and not when he feels like you're going to be good enough for your mind to take hold of it and take it and use it in the way you want. He may be controlling, manipulative, or sexually orientated and may not be useful to you. So be mindful about who this person is. Okay. It does say earth sign doesn't want to sex you, but does want to date you and looks into the past, the present, and the future to tell you off, or maybe even sort out things that are going to help you to support your mind. Okay. It does say, warning though, you need to know which one you're dealing with so you don't get confused with who you are, and how you can proceed with caution is walking away from sexually mental health madness that is coming to the mindset of men that want to take their time to the point where they hurt themselves, and then they hurt themselves because you will not allow them to take advantage of you. Okay. It does say you may gift yourself good karma one day at a time, and it does say you have to warn yourself plenty times over to control who is there in the back of your mind or in the forefront of it to sort out who you are. It's like someone wants you to be controlled by what it is that they are to make you a product of what they are. Okay, but it does say you know better than this and you won't allow this to happen. It says you don't want to hear bad news and you don't want to see any negative emails, text messages, or karma, so you would rather leave it all out and stress less about it. It does say beneficial things in regards to marriage are, going to make me feel happy. If there's a marriage partner, I would proceed with caution and make sure that he is a good person. Okay, all right. So let's see what's going on. I'm hearing wife life. Some of you guys are looking forward to your wife life. And it does say it makes you very happy or pleased, or the man around you is very mature and he's very stunning and very likable and very mature and lovable. I do see Scorpio man or water sign man here that really loves his side of life because he doesn't really feel that overwhelmed or that brilliant inside himself, but he does want to try and make himself look more mature than you, or maybe even more mindfully so, because he's not really regretting it, is he? He says, I could be this man if you want me to, but I certainly will regret it. So he could be two-faced or hiding who he truly is, or wants to be a different type of person but does regret it due to the many feelings or flaws that he has inside of him. Insecurities, mental problems, situations that may not solve his everlasting mental stress. It does say he's under a lot of pressure and may not give you enough time to wonder if he's going to build a future with you or her or anyone. He doesn't know how to support you or many things, but he will contact you if he feels like he wants to. Then he will back out of it and may not be able to come through. So just be careful. All right. There could be some regrets that are held back as well, but you're trying to put on a brave face for some of you guys as well. But I feel like it could be people that have been bothering your energy in some way, Scorpio. All right. It does say that you do love yourself a lot, so you're not going to let people get on your nerves too much. It does say a lot of people have been doing this through this mental energy, or even the retrograde that we are having, which is very long. Okay, because it is a very long retrograde, and it may be, you know, just interfering with you or many people. It says, I'm taking this product when I feel like it. If you don't want to give me a call or let me know that you have it, I want to know that I can take it. So someone wants to take some type of product. Okay, it does say you are gently giving yourself information about something that you want to buy, purchase, or even bring to the table. It says you may not want to see a person, but you always knew that you wanted to do something and don't know when you'll be able to hone in on successfully owning a partnership, or even a premises, or maybe even a long way to go before something happens. It says, you know what we did? We didn't try hard enough to support you, so we may not even speak to you after this. Okay, it could be even regards to someone else that may not even want to speak to you again. It says they don't want to hear from you about anything other than this if you can support us. It does say, poor you though, you could see that we're probably not going to be the best for you if you don't like what it is that we're selling. So it could be something in related to someone's, you know, it could have something to do with like some business plans here as well. Maybe you are going to become some type of salesperson or the owner of some type of financial structure. It does say franchising is something I want to build, and I want you to be a part of my work or my team. Okay, so maybe you're going to be a part of some type of big franchise, or maybe you are a part of some type of franchise. Okay, and you have to work with customers or people in your team. Okay, all right. Does say, like me or not, I would never work on things that are going to work for you. If they're going to work for you, I'm going to work on myself because I know it doesn't work for us. So something may not be working well for them. All right. It does say walk away from something if you feel like it's not going to work out for you. It says if these men or females don't want to charge you enough. Okay. Says charge you enough because I don't want to bring to the table. I would rather charge you more than what you're charging me. Okay, so someone wants to charge you more than what you're charging them, however that makes sense. It does say people will see you not taking the time to really read what's going on carefully. It does say many times over you see what's going on with people, but you don't want to get involved with all of their concerns or their problems unless it's a big problem that you need to. Okay, because it does look like someone was trying to conquer you in the past or have victory over you, or maybe you was having victory over them. It says you have to take your time because there's still worries, so maybe there was some type of conquering energy. It does say it's unnecessary. It does say someone still sees this but doesn't know how to support it with their ideas and their poor judgment. It says they have wish fulfillment, closing their eyes and walking away, but still want to return once in a while. It does say the work that they're doing is necessary to bore you or protect you. Which is it? Okay, so let's see what else is going on for Scorpios. It says you love yourself to the point you will pour on yourself so many times over, pouring all over yourself good karma and making sure you look good. It says many times over you look so smart. It doesn't matter who talks about you, your hair, your nails, you're groomed, your face, the potential woman I need. It says someone here doesn't know how to sponsor you always, but you're groomed to the max. You're very delightful and delicious, honey, to someone. You could even be someone's wife already or someone's girlfriend, but you're very good looking, Scorpios, and you do proceed with your life with good contracts as well. It says you have great news about your contracts, and you do great things in regards to how you weigh in the pros and the cons with your well-being. Okay, so you may have been taking care of your well-being as well. I do see some of you guys have gone to some type of spa treatment. Okay, it does look like some type of Egyptian spa, or maybe even some type of you know, like a Asian or Moroccan kind of spa. It does look like some of you guys are contacted again by the person that wants you to pay attention to your well-being as well. Okay, it does say you have to reunite as well with something that is hidden right now but will come out in the near future, and you have to be loyal to this and understand why you don't have bad news, but you have to proceed with caution with whoever wants to see you as a negative mindset. It does say a nurse doesn't want to prepare bad news for you, and you have built yourself in a way that you have supported your mind with your family, and many times over I want to build a more meaningful relationship where I won't warn you that there's bad news, but probably give you better income. Okay, so I feel like something around you may have been, you know, kind of messing with your income. It does say, warning, we don't want to see you in a negative way, so why not wind down and let you have better income? So someone is taking a little pressure off you, Scorpio, or a situation that you have sorted out around you is taking off some pressure off of you, so you can work, you know, better on who you are as a person, your income, and all these great things that you're doing. It does say you look very nice, and I want to date you, and I want to see that you smile a lot more, because you do look like your lips and your sweet eyes, and someone loves your lips and your eyes. My goodness. Okay, it does say, warning, I have a female that doesn't want to see you, but you're very, very, very beautiful. Okay, so this person may have an ex, so be mindful, okay, of a jealous ex. Okay, it does say beneficially, because this person may not speak about them or sleep with them, but still has them in their mind. Okay, so maybe this person needs to let go of the mental problems they have in their mind with this person. But I do see someone find you very attractive. It says, I want to deal with you in my own way. If I take my time and see you again, will you wear that outfit that I like? There we go. So someone wants to know if you're going to wear some type of outfit. And it does say that you warn yourself not to speak too much about things that you know could happen as well. I do see work is here where someone is confident that they could judge your family or your wish fulfillments, or even your words or things that you could say. It does say you haven't partnered up with anyone that is going to punish you, but warning, there is someone that does want to do this on the regular, or even today. It says, I wanted to tell you so many things, but I don't know how to support your ideas. Promising you that negative energy won't be there, because I'll be there waiting to pour it in. Okay, I feel like this air sign person's always waiting to pour it in, even if something's not ready, and has been stressed waiting for something here, or looking into some plans, not knowing which way something will go with the information or the message. It does say, like a recorder, someone is recording you or wants you to talk about something, like you have to record the information from their mind. Okay. Okay. It does say the liberties that have been taken on your mind are not going to get away with things in a bad way. It's just that you have promised yourself the universe is going to give you some great news to work with. It does say many times over you see this and you hold on to the feelings with the ideas, and people will show you that many times over you're a good karmic mind of your own. It does say blessings are there for you to wonder about, people that have good karma and want to know that success is there for all. Okay, so you're a beautiful soul deep down inside, Scorpios, especially those that have positive energy. Okay. All right. Says, let me see you again, or even speak to you. Let me time the situation when I should speak to you. So someone could be timing a situation where they want to speak to you. Okay. It does say a letter is going to convince you to come down in the police station. It does say some of you guys will believe that you don't have to speak, but there is someone cautioning you about coming to a police station. It says many times over he never wanted to drag you into his problems or his personal pursuits, but it does say he warns you the idea should never have been spoken about. It does say he knows he will be arrested if he continues to play or torment in your mind. It does say warning, he knows he's not going to get good karma if he works on these mental problems of his own. It does say warning, he believes he has struggled in his mind and never saw good karma since the day you left him. It does say many times over you should have speculated over the gifts that you have been given or received by him, because he doesn't know how to support his mind playing mind games. He keeps confusing you with someone else, and he feels like he always has to play a mind game to get the better side of the spectrum, or the shorter end of the stick is something you feel like you've gotten with him, but he will never really know what it is that you gave him. It does say he never knew that because he realized you gave him something that was so precious or even so sudden, and he doesn't know how to speculate when he will get to speak to you or see you again. Okay. All right. So someone wants to reunite but is hiding and keeping a very mindful mind game in the shadows. It does say he practices this as he suddenly realizes he should go home. Okay, so someone here needs to know that they're going to go home as well. It says, I've warned you, I don't know how to speak to you again if I do this, but I'm going there soon. I'm going back to my own home. So this person may be going to their own home soon as well. Okay, it could even be in another country. If it's not in another country, maybe someone's been living with you or staying with you and going to their own home, or maybe going somewhere where they can, you know, be on their own. Okay, it says this person knows that they don't need to speak about life being too lovely with me, because I wouldn't want to hear this. Life is going to be great for them. So I feel like whoever someone is going to as well needs to be careful, because it's like life isn't going to be too great for them. Okay, and it doesn't say bad news in regards to an Aquarius speaking about it with them. It says if you're ready, then you speak on when you're ready, but this person's lying because they know that struggles are there with this person. Okay, so I feel like, you know, this person has been ready to lie as well about the things that have been discussed, or the things that have been going on in the head of yours versus the head of this air sign female, and maybe even the head of yours more, because they told you the truth but they didn't want this woman to know the truth. And it says you know that you've told a lie to them too, if you're telling me that you haven't. It says he knows he's lied so much to the point where he doesn't know who to place on a pedestal or make look better than the other. It says even the child knows that I don't want to stay here with them. The child is the problem. I have begun to see it's the child that doesn't need to see me in a good way. Okay, someone could be shutting down someone's work or someone's job here as well. Maybe you've told a boss that you don't want to work there anymore, Scorpios. Okay, it does say taking liberties as well is something that she wanted to do and didn't want to hear that you had good karma. It does say the management system didn't want to hear good news for me, so I left them and I left them and I left them and I left them. I left them. What now? It says I keep leaving because they can't let go. So some of your workplaces can't even let go. You know, like when you're really good at your work as well, but you know, sometimes they can't let go. And then on top of it, some people just want to be a nuisance to you. They want an outlet or where they can bully, pick on people as well when they see that you've got good potential of things. Okay, or sometimes you may even have made one mistake and someone just wants to keep picking on it to death, like, you know, like a never ending sore or scab. Okay, where someone just keeps opening the wound. Every time it scabs over, they just keep picking and opening that same wound. Like, yeah. All right. It does say bad news though, because no one needed to speak about negative emails or text messages that were going to come out of the situation. It says, bloody hell, you could have told me a joke and I would have thought that it was a joke. Now I realize, what if it's not a joke and you really have me shook? I could be going to pray for help and I wouldn't even know. Why did you have to tell me that I had problems? Okay, so maybe some of you guys had to put them in their place as well and tell them, look, you guys are the issue, or you've got problems. Okay, because maybe these people haven't been treating you very well. All right, this is mainly because you didn't want to listen to me about your children. I said you should have bad mood swings and put your children in trouble with my mind. So they may have even been trying to pick on your kids, like mentally in their mind. It says they know they've been doing this and they warn themselves. What kind of backlash are they going to get from it? It says big news, because karma is a bitch, and when it happens to them, you may not know, but you'll know that bad news is never yours. It says, see how you shouldn't deal with people, but it does say bad news. If you felt like they were deceptive, you should have known they were deceptive and never sparked a conversation or even partnered up with them, which is true, Scorpio. Maybe you kind of knew who they were before. You kind of went there with them in some way, or went there again, or whatever it is. Okay, but watch out for deceptive partner right now as well for some of you, even if that's business or work. It does say liabilities are needed, because someone wants to lie that they are hungry or wants to eat you. It says, I know that I want to eat you because I want to know that you can be my lunch, my breakfast, my dinner. Someone wants to eat you, Scorpio. Okay. So someone may be feeling a bit frisky right now. Maybe someone's kind of creeping in. Maybe you could be in the office and your husband or your partner is kind of, you know, thinking about you in a way that they're like, oh, I just want to come and eat her. I wonder if I can come and distract her right now. Maybe vice versa. Okay. Yeah. Or however it goes. All right, for some of you guys, it does say love life is suffering, but you'll have better friendships to deal with if you do certainly have better love life. Okay, I feel like someone wants you to be very playful or submissive with them right now as well. It does say your love life is certainly going to hone in on sexual energies more than usual, though, if you don't pay attention to the mental side of things. It does say leave my lovely woman alone, because there's someone in the background that doesn't want you to play about with them. It could be an ex that does not want you to play about with their woman, honey. Okay, and it does say someone knows this because she does not have it. It says, I don't want to hear that you are bullying my daughter as well. For some of you guys, someone's trying to chime in and say, I don't want to hear that you're bullying my daughter. It does look like a man as well that's trying to control. Okay, this person's trying to control some help, okay, and is defending, okay, stability. All right, I do see there's a father figure as well that could be, you know, coming in or trying to protect their daughter, okay, or their child. It does say you need to see what's going on with me. I know that you don't want to hear me, but I am certainly available to you when you want to speak. I am certainly going to wonder why I dealt with you in a bad way when I worked with you in my mind. Okay, for some of you guys as well, this can be a person that has passed away. If you're, you know, father figure or a grandfather or a father figure has passed, or, you know, whoever was there for you. Okay, I'm also hearing something negative with someone that wants to arrest someone as well. It does say proceed with caution. You may not like it, but your father has no need to speak if he is being delivered information about you not getting this, because he protected you from getting this. Okay, so he may have protected you from getting something that maybe he had to deal with. It does say warning, he doesn't want to swear or curse, but he had held hostage one time in his mind about something he did and swore that this would never be his kids. Okay. All right. It does say one man here doesn't want you to know that he could deliberately harm himself as well by telling the law that he did something and doesn't know when to give in, but he's warning himself if he does speak, he is going to be under attack. He does know he continues to bruise his mind at times and wonders when she will speak or when he will speak or when the child is going to speak about something that happened. It says, I want to know because I told myself off. I should have been there for her, and never mind why I didn't want to know her at the time. I just should have been there for her. So it could be a fire sign person that's saying they should have been there, but he's warning himself, don't trust the situation. What if he gets hurt? Okay. It does say bruising another person is not going to help. Now you know there's struggles for you to belong. It says you know you should have been there at the time, and now I'm even struggling to see how it could work out for me. I didn't even want to put myself in a problem with a person that didn't see my worth, my love, my time, or even my stable mind. I could be in a lot of problems with a person right now because of the way they dealt with me. Okay. It does say someone could have dealt with you in a bad way. Okay, but it does say you have brilliant ideas to make sure that you're seeing and not believing everything is going to be bad. But it does say you have karma coming. Wonderful things will happen with your mind, though, if you probably give yourself time and effort. So it does say the time and effort that you put in is going to be so grieving, though, if you don't speak about things in time. So what I'm picking up is someone could be trying to twist your hands, okay, because they know something's happening great for you right now. If you don't move fast enough with something, Scorpio, then I feel like something's gonna try and get in the way and twist your hands. It does say, believe me, I want to try and bill you more, but if I can't, I'm not going to. So someone may want to try and bill you more in regards to work or finances, or maybe even paying some type of bills. But it also seems like maybe you want to do something to help someone and you don't know if you can trust the person that says they want to bill you more. It does say you have to warn yourself you have better news with other people that will help you. It doesn't say it's always going to be this way, but you have to say that you have said what you have said and negotiate. So maybe some of you guys need to take out your little negotiation skills. Okay, so let's see what's going on with work overall. Okay, wait a minute. It does say someone here is trying to ignore you and really wants to ignore you to get your attention. Yeah, just ignore them, Scorpio. Maybe they're not even worth it. Someone's ignoring you on purpose. All right, and thinks they're going to get your attention through you, through them ignoring you. Or yeah, anyway. So let's see what else is going on. What's going on with work, Scorpio? Okay, your work is going to be sent back to your mind to say, have you done something? So maybe there's something you needed to do in regards to your work. Okay, looking into your offers, maybe changing something about yourself, or maybe even something that you're pursuing, or maybe even a new direction for some of you guys that want a new job. Okay, or maybe even a sensible building structure here. It does say maybe even an apartment that you're gifting yourself is going to manifest itself as well. Something to do with an apartment. It does say proudly does it, because you didn't know that you could even bill yourself, because you need to bill yourself. It says billing yourself. Okay, I feel like structurally it says possibilities are going to happen. Personal traitor wants to come in and bill you. Okay, it does say warning, if he's going to be bad news, then he would say that it's going to happen, or you would be able to see or tell. It says bloody hell. It says it may not happen, or it could. It says this mindset he's in is going to punish someone someday. He doesn't know it yet, but it says warning, if you don't believe him, let him show you. It does say you will warn yourself that you are going to be showed whether or not the fire sign is going to show you, but it says there's an earth sign that wants to see it happen. And it does say warning, the water sign man wants to also see it happen. He is being used by a warning. Sorry, MF. It does say sorry, MF, because the person doesn't want to hear he's bruising this child's ego just to come in and say he's sorry about what he's doing and then look for better excuses to be around you. It says warning, Let this dirty MF move on. He's a sorry MF. So someone's calling this person a sorry MF. Oh gosh. Does say liberty takers like you are always going to see what I'm doing though. I want to see if you know that I'm taking liberties. So someone wants you to see that they're taking liberties, Scorpio. Okay, it could be an air sign here that has some type of plans as well to work on themselves or work on a parent, or some type of ideas to be deceptive when it comes to burdensome sexual energy or mental health. Okay, it does say leave my sister alone, because I know that you're always going to bother her when she knows everything. She knows so much, that's why she needs me to tell her off. At times I want to. Okay, could be a Pisces that wants to tell you off and wants to, you know, protect her, but then at the same time tell her off himself. Very strange. You've got so many people that are trying to, you know, there's very negative energies around these days, Scorpio, but at the same time you got some positives in there too. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. I'm hearing something about a water sign man. Still wants to know if you're going to be available to them. Spending life together is going to be a treat for you and them if they can get their mind right. Okay, so only if they can get their mind right though. Okay. And he says, leave us alone. I want her to feel that way because I'm determined to get my girlfriend back. My child is going to want to see her. So he may have a daughter or a son or a child that he wants to see, you know, show to this person as well. Okay. And baby making and love making and all that stuff he wants to do with her. Okay. It could be this person wants to do it with you, Scorpio, or there's a Scorpio man here that wants to do this with you, or maybe someone else. So let's see, anything else to do with work for you guys? It says nothing set in stone, but people are calling you like crazy in the next 2 weeks. So in the next 2 weeks, you're going to be getting a lot of calls, you know. Maybe some of you guys have to do a lot of office work, or, you know, you have to do a lot of, I don't know if you're going to be like working in some type of call center. Some of you guys may work in a call center, right? All right, so let's see what's going on. Anything else with that? It says lots of you are getting calls and I need you to call me. I need you to call me because I needed to pretend that you're not going to see me anymore, but I know that you're not going to want to hear from me. I just feel it. I just need to call you. So there could be either a fire sign Aries, or it could be a Leo, or it could be I'm hearing Aquarius. I'm also hearing Cancerian as well. It does say many people want to call you, but it's advisable that you speak to one weak woman or a negative person that doesn't know she's negative but always wants to come in and hurt herself, trying to hurt you. Okay, it does say she could be a liberty taker and wants to know that she's going to get good karma, but she's not. It also says bloody hell, this air sign woman will not stop looking into her private life. She says she wants to know everything about her to see how she can maneuver. Okay, it does say love life is suffering for her, so she wants to know anything so she can tell the person to tell me, is there anything there that this person is doing so I can get her put in a police car, or maybe even see that her negative mind is going to send her to pray for help. So I do see there's an air sign female that wants to hurt you through someone else as well. Okay. Alright, but it does say warning, you can't speak about this in front of certain people, what you are doing as well, because people will try and tear you down. But it says, you know what, we're not going to tear anyone down, let them speak, we'll show them who they are when they show themselves to us. Okay, so there's certain people in the world that want to show some people who they are when they want to show themselves to them, so to speak. So let's see what else is going on with business. This business is going to be pride over prejudice. It does say pride over prejudice because someone here feels that they need to pride themselves with their ego over the problems that they have with the communication or the situations they have in their mind, saying that if you bring me into problems, I'm going to certainly see that you're the one that did this. It says you may never know when it is that it's going to happen. So never think about me when you've got too many people at your door or in your job or in your work environment to see that it's them. It says you'll never know it's going to be me. So look at yourself. Okay, so someone's kind of making someone see it could be someone else and not them. Okay, it does say the feelings here are mutual for you too, though, Scorpio, with someone that holds back their feelings and puts everyone else in the way of the problem to make them see they have nothing on them. When you're dealing with them, they want to put other people in the mix of problems. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Business wise. Okay. It says your confidence will take over soon. Warn yourself that work is something you need to do and support your ideas. Poorly judging the situation is something you've been doing. But don't worry, you still have good karma to commit to things so that you can sort things out and see ahead of time what's going on. It says you may bill yourself or maybe even charge yourself or maybe even tax yourself, but you will give yourself better news sorting things out from now. So you can leave it to us so that we can see that beneficial things are worked on. We struggled with you, but we see that you're working so mindfully. Very well done, because you're going to get blessings after this. So something, you're going to be blessed with something after you do something here, and it could be in regards to filing some information. It could have something to do with your taxes, you know, things of that nature. So it does say blessings are never going to be the same again for you, though, with some things you didn't see coming if you do it. So there could be something a little bit wobbly here or a bit deceptive. So kind of, you know, make sure you look into what that could be. It does say once you do bill yourself, you can't stop. So make sure you have kicked the time correctly. Is it time to do this, or are you going to bother yourself to see that it's not going to be worth it later on this year if too much comes in and you can't afford to support every tax that comes with it? So maybe you guys need to look into something as well. If you're filing something late as well, make sure you have money put aside, or make sure you get that money put aside to make sure that you can make some moves. It says the confidence is needed right now for you to look into something delicately. Okay, it says many times over people do this and kill themselves trying to do it to the point they hurt themselves. It says no one knows why this structure is there, but it says you have blessings to work on this in a new year or maybe next year. But it says the problem is people do look at you phony, like why didn't you do it earlier? Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on. Yeah, someone wants to hear that you're getting married, Scorpio. It's an air sign person. It says she knows she keeps looking at herself, not judging the situation, and never wants to know it's not you, but always wants to kick you down if it is you. Alright, so I feel like there's either a jealous ex or a jealous friend or a jealous family member. Whoever the jealous person is, there's always one or two, my lovely. You know, always looking in, hating. You know, there's always a spy hating on you in some way. Right, it says bad news for whoever that feels like the jealousy is going to be there. It says you always want to see what it is that I'm doing. Make sure you know what you're doing. Okay, so Scorpio is like, well, make sure you know what you're doing, honey. Okay, you guys want to offer a date to someone as well. Do you see this? Okay, it could even be a time for you to remember for yourself to give your 4 years of karma. It says 4 years of karma. There we go. It says your child is the person that we know could give you this. But it does say you have beautiful news other than this. It does say you want to help this child have good karma. Okay. It does say love life is certainly going to give you something to warn yourself that beneficial things are going to happen for you no matter what. It says it's not going to be easy for you to see bad news always, but I will pressure my mind to say he did not have to speak to me about his problems. He may not have told me everything, but I see where I went wrong. Okay, so who is this person? So she knows she shouldn't get involved. She's only a minor, and she does not like herself for all the things that he has told her, including the things that she's told herself not to tell anyone. It does say Aries is the problem. Okay, this Aries doesn't know how she's always in your mind. Okay, it does say she always jumps in the middle of people's problems. It says she knows this because she's got a very delicate matter in her own mind that she wants to talk about with anyone else. It does say she believes she has problems mentally and she dreams of many things with sexual energy with men. It says she loves herself way too much, because she's never going to see problems come into her like the way you would see it with this Aquarius that wants you to always be looking at her. This Aquarius always wants you to be looking at her. Okay, it could be an Aries or Aquarius. And it also says jealousy is streaming in this woman's mind right now. It says a warning sign is put out as well. It does say could have something to do with what's it called, a Gemini. Okay, it does say that the Aquarius wants to see you arrested. Okay, it does say she knows she wants to see bad things to happen for anyone, though. She wants the problems to happen to me, you, anyone. And it does say she's going to deal with whoever gets in her way. It does say many things could happen, though, with this woman. Her mental state is very bad. And it does say she bleeds in her mind. And it doesn't say it's good karma. Okay. I do see there's some feelings here that someone's kind of blocking another person and is stuck in a perspective, because I do see someone is ready to move forward here with their mind, and a female as well. It does say he knows he has several females that he wants to try out one by one, and he can't believe he's going to leave you behind because he's got problems with his mind games and doesn't want to know that he's with one woman. For some of you guys, okay, it does say look at you though, you do have beneficial things to help you with everything that you want. It does say I warn myself, how do you do this? There could be an earth sign here that's studying you to the point where this person wants to look into your every friggin' business. It could be a Capricorn, okay, and asks, talks about things in your life that you could do to study things to help your life with so many things. It does say this man doesn't know how to sort out his head, and he may need to look into that after you have studied why you needed to speak so much. Okay, it does say this air sign person is very mentally ill and jealous the same way the earth sign is, but it does say she wants this person to be 6 foot under. It does say warning, why does she want her own smart daughter or child to be in a grave? It does say the man works on an illness or a sickness or works on leaving this information out, but he does look into things all the time to make her feel like beneficial things are going to work out. It does look like there's an earth sign that's also left out of some type of plans here, okay, to be in your mind all the time, or wants you to see things in that way, or says things in a way where he's taking his time. It does say he's taking his time with a female around you and doesn't want you to know. He's doing it deliberately so he can look into you and your mother figure in, or the strengths or the nurturing that you have for the 4 years old mindset that he has come into him. He says he never wanted to give you 4 years of negative jealousy. He wants to give you this because he's always going to be there in his mind to hate you. He says, I hate her so much to the point I don't want to even say it, but I can't even see why she don't get it. Little does this person know that you might even get it, Scorpios, okay? All right. It does say you have conflicts with many, okay? And you challenge many people. You may even challenge your partnerships, your work relationships, your children, your family, your spouse, anyone. It does say defending yourself is your feelings, okay? All right, so let's see what else is going on for you, Scorpios, with your love life. It says your love life is brilliant. Sexy female is what I want. I want to see that you're sexy, and I want to fill you up. One day I'm going to fill you up. It does look like there's a female that wants to fill someone up here. It does say a sexy man is something that he wants to see with himself, and he wants to know that a female is going to fill you up. Okay, I see someone is gay. All right, there is someone that's gay. Okay, and because he's gay, he wants to see the female that he has been maybe sleeping with or stay with, or pretending that he's not gay to, wants to see them in a similar way to him. Okay, it does say bad news though if he warns himself that he gets her, because he's not going to convince himself that he's always going to trouble his mind to get her. It doesn't say that she even wants to know that she is sleeping with a female just because his man piece wants a man. Okay, it does say bad news for whoever feels that way about this person. This person may never see themselves again in the same mindset as what it was once upon a time or a long time ago, with people chatting, gossiping, laughing, making fun, or even making a nuisance with friends. It does say many of them don't even know who they are and want to see now what's going on. Jealousy is there, riddled with lies, tricks, and more. It does say problems with people are never going to serve her, but it does say, I want myself, I want to see bad news with this one. I've got to. Okay, it does say, it does say an evil woman here, because she doesn't want to even be seen by you. It does say she has the means to pretend around many females and wants to chat your name and laugh about you and joke. It does say she could be the member of your family, but it also says the liar also wants to be a part of this so she can look into things and disguise herself. Okay, she could be a Sagittarius. It does say she's never ending looking into your life and always wants to steal your attention by making sure she is heard and not seen, by gossiping or putting things into the energy to make sure you get back get back some type of karma or comments. It does say she's negative and she keeps doing this several times a week or even days to see what happens and never sees any results. It does say bad news for whoever she is. She's never going to get good night's sleep. She's going to laugh at herself and put herself in more problems after problems when she sees her love life is dwindling or drowning, with a risk of her child not being there for her or even her parents not being able to help her or support her. It does say she sees this, but she does not want to hear that bad news is always supporting her. It does say she poorly judges people, but she doesn't always see bad news happening for her again and again. It says whenever a person wants to tell you off, he always puts down things to make you see it's yourself. But it does say the person always wants to protect other people that he's also calling up to make fun and mind games out of you, but makes them evil and also makes them feel like their upper hand is going to be helped. Negative energy is going to come and serve them with good karma. It says they know this, but they don't know who they're serving. Is this the man upstairs or is this the one downstairs? Wow. So some of these people serving the devil and they don't even know it because they got spells on them to riddle someone else. Okay. Using them to give negative energy to a person, all right, that probably worships the man upstairs. And now these people have been brought into something saying, oh, you're gonna get good karma, but it's from the man downstairs, honey. You know the ones? It does say when this person sees, they see. And it doesn't say it gets by that easily. It does say bad news. For when you want to speak about them, you're always going to curse them, call them out, make fun of them, play mind games, and bring them back again to the same root work that you did before. It says, see how you keep trying to build a negative stigma to hurt your own family member. It says, when were you going to learn that your negative energy was never going to hurt you? It was going to hurt them. Okay, it could even be someone in your family. It does say bad news if you thought this person was always going to be good to you, but it doesn't say bad news ongoing. It says you have to see better news come for yourself, Scorpio, and you will see that even if the person is going to be another Scorpio, you have to see that their punishments is not going to be the same as yours. Do you hear good karma come into your life and which way it is going? Leading you astray or leading you to good karma, which way is it going? It says you have to hold on to your courage and your prize or pride, because there could be a prize coming in for you, your dignity, and it does say certainly great news or gifts is on its way to you too. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on here, but I see someone might want to give you some type of prize or a gift as well. It does say you have to see things from your own perspective and tell friends that you are not ready to date them unless you are ready to speak about when. Okay, I see some of you guys ready to choose someone to maybe date. Someone is ready to do so but doesn't want to speak to you until you're ready. Okay, It does say love life is certainly going to suffer sometimes if you don't hear that good karma comes, but you have to look into how you're going to get this good karma without these problems with people that just want to spark a conversation for their sperm to be filled, you know, all over the place, given out all over the place. Okay. It does say someone here is working on an illness and remembers the past as well. If someone has planned to leave something out and is working on that and is missing someone here as well. I do see that this person's holding back their feelings and regret some type of lies that they told and shared, and may have put some negative mind games on you or some spell work. It does say bad news for this woman. She's always trying to control something she wanted and thought she could bring you in. It says bad news for you if you supported her. She's negative and her spells are hitting you and her. Both of them are not going to be my friends. I will leave them to God to speak about the negative energy. I do see some of you guys have a prize coming in or some type of wish fulfillment here. It does say the courage that you've had to ignore someone or even control what it is that you want with your plans are going to make you very, very it says very, very mad. I'm mad at you because I don't want to hear that you're not marrying me. So someone wants to marry you, Scorpio. Someone keeps getting in the way. It does say you are trying to pride yourself and give yourself good karma with things that you're doing. And then it says someone here doesn't want you to because they want to see you're mad at them and tries to convince you that you should stay mad at them while they hold on to you and a third party that you could be speaking to or seeing. Okay, it does say wedding plans is on its way, but will you ever want to marry this person after they've gelled you in your mind with negative karma coming to you and bad news riddled with lies and repeating curses and giving you karma with sexual inheritance parents? It says sexual inheritance parents. It does say this person has bad moods and bad mind games and even bad smiles or even bad mental problems. Okay, it says the mental health of this person wants to settle down with you, and it does say mindfully so because this person's working on a smell that they didn't know they had, but they thought they could answer questions in themselves about what happened to you and them, or maybe even talked about things about them. It says this person has negative mind games, and it also says this person has odor issues or something of that nature. It doesn't say anything really mad in your reading though, but it does say cry if you want to cry. This person may not want to cry. It says yes, I want them to cry because they left me. This person wants you to be upset as well, but I feel like this person is upset because you left them, Scorpio. It does say when he does cry, he cries and he can't answer to his parent that wonders why he feels so smart about his answers, because she can't answer him nothing because he shuts down and he smiles and looks at her and says, I'm fine, mum. I just feel bad for you right now, and tells her off instead. Bloody hell. Oh my gosh. So he's manipulative to his own parent that answers him what's wrong as well. Okay. And it does say she's coming for you, which is this air sign Aquarius. Okay, it does say she loves herself too much and wants her own peace and quiet and doesn't know where to go with this sentimental value system. She can't hear what's going on right now, so she doesn't really know. She doesn't really want to understand everything, but she's mad at you for something. Okay, it does say bladder issues is something that she wants you to have as well. It doesn't say why, but it does say she's warning herself, spell work, root work, bad news, anything that can come out of it. Okay, let's see what else, Scorpios. Anything else? Singles. Oh, singles. So singles are not going to be your friend soon. Someone wants to regret something that you did or said. It says someone here does not regret it, but they do see that you're not working on two things at a time, are you? What happened to your other platform? Ah, someone wants to know my business. Chiming in my business. Someone wants to know what happened to my other platform. Do you guys want to know what happened to my other platform? You have to come, okay, and get a private personal reason. If you don't want to know what the platform is, don't come. Simple as. Alright, I feel like someone's mad here that they can't get to the other platform as well. It does say negative enemy is there that she wants to place into your mind, okay? Someone's trying to place a negative enemy into someone's mind, okay, because they can't have their way. Very, very entitled, honey. It does say someone is stubbornly getting jealous because they can't get anything from you. She is smiling and laughing and making fun of all your mind games and doesn't know how to help the situation. It does say many times over, you will see that bad news comes if you speak about her. Okay, I think that's that Aquarius again. It does say many times that this good woman here is going to help me. I feel like I'm going to help them. Okay, it does say Cancerian is being picked on to help this Aquarius, but it does say Aquarius doesn't know who she's picking on and may lead herself back into the same trail of lies. Okay, right, it does say there is a reunion coming up, and there's also warning a marriage for some of you guys. It does say some of you guys will be getting married and some of you guys are already married. It does say shocking information is coming to you all. It does say marriage partner is proceeding to be very jealous as well. It does say that there is some of you guys that are dealing with what's it called? A bridezilla. Okay, for some of you guys that may have a friend or a family member that's getting married. It does say some of you guys know that you're also believing good karma is also on its way, and it does say many of you are seeing great sexual energy as well. All right, it does say love life is certainly smiling at you right now, planning things that you had to partner up with that you can remember. Okay, it does say love life is certainly on its way for some of you guys. It does say 1 week man is trying to work on the idea to put something in the air to make you feel like it's going to happen. It says you only remember things that you know and will listen to no one but yourself unless this person is a good person to you. But it says you warn yourself you don't want to speak of anyone that's going to be negative to you because you know that they're not going to be worth your time and your energy. Okay, so let's see what else is going on, because I feel like someone just keeps attacking your energy time and time again, Scorpio. It does say many times over this man just can't help himself. This air sign female, this earth sign man keep trying to attack you. Okay, but I do see you are getting help with your wish fulfillments as well, and you could be judging some things as well that are starting to make you feel better. Okay, with things that you have been working on. It does say many times over you've been working on some skills and holding down some karmic blessings and some talents and good gifts and things of that nature to support you and help you. You could be saving right time. You know, it could be the right time to save, or you're saving some time or some energy, or saving a lot more right now. And it does say blessings are on its way because you're going to move forward soon no matter what. All right, so let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship. Those that are in a relationship have time to speak about negative people that don't want to speak to you and really need to look into their own shadow. It does say warning, she knows that she shouldn't have sent you some information and she looks forward to another day where she can calmly give herself time to speak about her own mind in a way that she sees better news come forward. It does say negative energy is something that you see for yourself and a parent, or maybe even the negative energy that you saw in them is not going to be yours to deal with. It says, I have taken the time to leave out someone that's not going to be there for me and my problems that I have to caution myself with and give myself better times with, because I am grieved too much by the personal problems of theirs. So maybe there's a parent or someone around you that grieves you too much, honey. Okay, or maybe as a parent, you know, there's someone around you that's giving you some grief. Okay, it could be, you know, maybe adult children in some type of way. Okay, it does say bad mood swings have happened to this person, and maybe bad mood swings are going to happen to you, but it does say you have tried to change who you are and constantly look forward to better news. Okay, so let's see what else. All right, it says your relationship is dying out of problems. That's beautiful. So the problems are going away. Okay, there's problems that are going away. It says you have a letter or a text coming in soon and your love life will take off very smoothly. That seems nice, and it looks like some of you guys are going to be keeping it very private as well. Okay, all right. Let's see what's going on with those. It says bad news though. Says those that want to keep it too secretive may not want it to be secretive till it's secret affair. I feel like someone here feels like, you know, they want to put that energy there. All right, or maybe it's the universe telling you just be mindful. I feel like you already know you don't have to worry about certain things if you look at it in the way you want to and you have a good relationship with your partner, Scorpio. Okay, so let whoever talk about their nonsense, and you can proceed with, you know, caution of however you see fit, because it says the universe does struggle at times to give you some karma via your mind or the situations that you see, or maybe even through a third party or person. It says mostly a third party, because I don't want to see things negatively. It says you may not, but your mind may not care sometimes when other people see it that way, but it says you don't want to see it that way, so let the people bugger off. Okay, so let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with, I feel like you're cautioning yourself as well, Scorpio. Alright. I feel like some of you guys are going to be working on your minds as well, doing more reading or meditating or sponsoring good karma with your mind soon as well, in your love life or in your relationships, to help support it in good ways. It says poverty is something that needs to be left out, though. You will hone in on better news with this. Okay, I see you making efforts with someone, though. You've got many options and challenges in front of you with a person, but you nurture these in a way where you can, you know, build trust with your person. And it says delicate issues have been taken care of, because you see that you can build trust with your person. Okay, so let's see what's going on with yeah, marriage couples is supporting each other poorly, not really wanting to have, you know, bothered each other or seeing that there's problems. It says bother some people do not want to give you grief. It does say mainly because she stresses, she wants to hear from you. Okay, someone wants to hear from you because they've been stressing. Okay, does say she understands who she is and she's never going to harm you. She just knows she's got to stress less at what it is that she's doing, and maybe even sees you for poor judgment of yours, which she feels like is poor, but she doesn't see you as poor. She just has poor judgment of her own and wants to bring to light good karma in her mind, to take you back in your mind to say it wasn't yours, it's hers. But it does say she needs you too much to say it's hers, so she does feel like she can warn herself better news can come, but why is she struggling in her mind? Okay, it says she will love herself no matter what, but she does see bruises are given to you for why you needed to tell her that. It does say you needed to let her know that not everything needs to be discussed, and she needs to warn herself not to speak about everything that's going to come to her mind at times when she does not need to hear everything that a person is up to. It does say she is overly obsessive or excited to see or meet someone or hear everything that goes on with them, and she gets on your nerves to the point where you have to speak about this personal traitor in your work environment too many times over to tell them off and make them feel like they need to give you some space to breathe. Okay, so someone just keeps getting in the way. All right, so let's see what's going on with your marriage life, Scorpio. Marriage is someone else. It says no one's going to marry a negative person, so you could be marrying someone else, or have decided to split up from someone or take a break from them, or are determining how to move forward with your marriage. It does say you may not see everyone that's going to have good karma in your love life, but it does say many times over you see very good news coming to the wedding plans of yours, or a man that doesn't want to hear that you're marrying someone else because he could have got married to you. It does say he knows that he could get married to someone else too, and it does say blame it on the alcohol, because this man could be in love with you and many times over drunk now that he sees that you've moved on. Oh dear. All right. It does say your lover is on its way, and it does say you also have a third party getting in your way of some of you guys' relationships. Okay, it does say your lover is certainly in the mood for some action or time spent alone. It does say they could be on holiday or have traveled or need to come home from work soon. You know, could be around a group of females for some of you guys, or maybe this person could be you know, in a job that takes up a lot of their time, or maybe have gone out to the grocery stores. You know, it does say this person could many times over be around many members of family or people around them, or had to go and travel to get someone or see someone here. It does say many times over you want to help yourself with so much great information, okay? And it does say you are working so smartly on your work and your marriage, okay? All right. It does say your married partner is going to be available very soon. And it does say the man is trying to tell you off that he's not going to marry you. He's going to want to know that I am married. It does say he knows that he is marrying you and you're going to be shocked. So someone here is going to propose and you're going to be very shocked. Okay, it does say you have a good love life offer coming in, but you don't see when that's going to happen, with someone that keeps pushing you to see nothing is happening or is set in stone right now. But it does say your love life is going to happen very soon. And it does say many times over you have good karmic relationships with people that want to get in the way of your love life because they see that you are good at what you do in your work. Okay. So it does say right now there is something deceptive that you are trying to shut down, okay? And you have become aware of this. It does say it is mental stress, but it is also the truth. Many times over, someone's trying to get in the way to tarnish your mind, okay? So be careful of that, all right? So it does say your love life is also seen as a very jealous one, because there's a member of your family that wants to know that they're getting in the way of your lover. And it does say a member of your family are going to get in the way of their trauma. It does say more times over you'll see people that don't want to see you happy, but it does say you will see that you're happy no matter what. Sexual energy is something you don't want to say it is a part of this marriage until you give yourself time to heal. So some of you guys may not want to even have sex right now until you've healed from something. I don't know if that's a physical problem here or mentally, verbally stressing, maybe a fight or, you know, a disagreement in your relationship, or just needing time to heal from things that you're personally going through, Scorpio. It does say many times over you see beneficial things that are not going to happen for you in your love life. And it does say that many times over you need your spouse to help you with beneficial things in your love life. It also says many times over someone doesn't want to see you happy, so will try and troll you and maneuver in your life like they want to try and, you know, make you feel like you shouldn't be in love or pick on you. Okay, I feel like some people do pick on your love life or get too, you know, much involved in your personal affairs. Okay, it does say many times over your love life is such a beautiful thing, and it does say your wedding is on its way too. It does say you see that you have partnered up with someone and you really look good, you know, you're feeling good. I see some of you guys pampering for the day as well, wearing your sweet perfume or cologne, getting dressed, getting ready. Yeah, I see something happening as well close to the weekend for you guys, where some of you guys are getting married this week. All right, some of you guys are getting married in June or July, and some of you guys are also popping the question in May as well. All right, or even meeting your significant other that's actually going to be the person that you're going to get married to on a long-term basis in the month of June, July, August, November, okay, or even May. It does say 2024 is not going to be the best year for you to say I do for all of you, but it does say many times you're going to be preparing for great news and success beyond your years. Okay, it does say your means of words and love life is certainly going to be pressured by a negative mental health of the jealous man that doesn't want to see you happy. So there is someone that just doesn't want to see you happy, but I think that could be a past person. It says the Aries does not want to hear that you're in love. It says Aquarius also doesn't want to hear you're in love. It says a teenager also might not want to know that you're in love. So just watch out for people that are in the way of your love life right now. It does say females as well. Many many of them maybe honing in and jealous of your love life too, Scorpios, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with individuals. I feel like someone just wants to talk, and it's just like someone wants to have your wish fulfillment, but this is hidden. It does say someone does not want to hear that you're in problems, so speak less. It does say speak less because someone doesn't even want to see that you're happy, or even have a wedding, or even have plans of the future. Someone does not want to see you with anything great in your life, and it's like, well, you should keep your lies to yourself, because I just don't want to hear that you're always showing off. So someone feels like you're always showing off, and I feel like it's either a boss or someone bossy or controlling, or many people here, okay, that want to control, because someone's holding on to many spirits or many people, okay, that want to be tamed there and used for a message to kind of cloud your judgment as well. All right, I do see someone doing that. Someone is very controlling. But anyway, let's see. It does say bad news for the person that's always trying to war with themselves, though. And it doesn't say that you're even warring with yourself. It just says someone here wants you to believe that because they keep putting spells or root work down on you. Okay, all right, let's see what's going on with Aries and Scorpio. Aries hates you but loves you at the same time, and is jealous, or even gelled, or even put under a personal it says winery for some of you guys. Do you want some of this? Because I have to deal with this when I'm in the prayer center. Okay, I don't know who this is. Someone dealing with something in a prayer center. It says a prayer center where someone also wants to have some type of justice system, deal with someone that drinks. Okay, it says someone drinks a lot and there is wine and alcohol. It says I want to hear that someone is drinking and overly obsessively killing themselves with alcohol. But it's this Aquarius again, this female. She keeps getting in the way of the reading, honey. I'm sorry. She's very bothersome. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Aries again. Aries wants to hear that you've got problems too, though, but it does say you've got great news with 1 or 2, and it does say beneficially you have tried to come to a disagreement many times, and sometimes you have changed the pathway of which way you're going. Perspectives may flare up, sometimes differences may happen, but sometimes you have judged a situation to see that friendships may not always last with them, but jealousy is not something you want to see with them either. It does say 2 or many members of their fellowship or their friendship want to look into you or spy on you, or you may stably spy on them, is what they think. It says you never wanted to hear that you were going to always do it, but their jealousy is getting to the raft. It says I've been wishing and meaning to speak to you, but I can't hear from you. When am I going to tell you off? I need to hear from you. Okay, it does say someone in their circle or wants to conjure them up or talk about them, wants to get in the way and talk to you. Doesn't look like it's actually Aries. It does say she keeps bothering this person's mind to get in the way of her mind or your mind. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Taurus. Taurus does not want to hear from you, and Taurus does not want to communicate with this person that's mentally sick in their head, this Aries or Aquarius. She's mental. Leave my sister, my daughter, my child, my mother, my everything alone. Okay, it does say mentally she gets in the way of everybody and wants to see that problems are there for everyone. Okay, it does say 1 or 2 people keep seeing this Aquarian get in the way of everyone's energy. Okay, it does say that there is good karma here with Taurus, though, because Taurus does want to speak to you and see that better news comes to you, and good karma is coming and is on its way. So let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini is supporting you to be protected. It does say protected because the lover that doesn't want to see you happy is bad news, and it also said good news for you and bad news for you. And Gemini doesn't want to see you in a bad way, but it does say better news for you overall. If you see that you don't have bad news with them, you'll see better news with them overall. Okay, let's see what's going on with Cancerian. Okay, and Scorpio. Okay, Cancerian doesn't want to hear from you, but you don't want to hear from them, and you've called them many times over to speak to them, but you don't see where it's going. It says you won't even deal with this person no more, but you've dumped the other person and you don't know which way to go. It says some of you guys don't even want to see this female. You'd rather see the other one. And it does say some of you guys don't even want to hear from any Aquarius or Cancerian. Some of you have dealt with them and told them off. It says many times over you do not want to hear from no one. It says 9 times out of 10 you'll leave this person alone that keeps dragging you into their problems, as another Scorpio tries to tell you off that they want you a part of the Cancerian's issues when you may not want to be a part of their issues, Scorpio. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Leo. Says Leo does not want to hear that they've got problems, laughing at you, making fun of you as much as the Cancerian does, or even the Leo that wants to see that you have got problems is not really the one that wants to see it happen. It does say always this person wants to lie and then tell me mind games, or even tell the truth, but then I feel like I'm not going to be a liberty taker. I just want to see them done with the situation. Making a mental sexual health problem for them is not going to help either. Leave my son or daughter alone. You are aware. It says you keep trying to warn me that you want to have sex with my children. You do want to tell me off for this, and I feel like I'm not going to let you tell me off for anything. So I don't know if someone wants to have sex with someone's children. It does say bad news as well for the Leo, because Leo doesn't want to hear bad news for them, and it does say they are warning themselves not to play around, but they have people that are looking for them. It does say many times over they have mental health, if they've got things that are trying to come out of them. It says mental health is something they need to stop looking into or struggling with. It says bad news if they keep listening to things or looking at things or troubling their mind with things or talking about things with many friends or people that have not got their back. It says jury is on its way for me, the way I want to see it with you. Okay, I feel like this person as well may be giving you some type of trouble in some way, because they may not want to see you happily married with someone else or another partner. It does say you may have problems with a Leo that doesn't know how to speak about it. It does say Aquarius doesn't know how to speak about what's going on with their mind, but they're also getting in the way of things that don't concern them. Okay. I think Gemini had this problem as well with Aquarius, just keep coming up in their reading all the time, just constantly getting in the way. All right, so let's see what's going on. Yeah, I think there's a couple of other ones. Libra, Gemini. I think there was even Virgo at one point as well. Yeah, this person just keeps getting around, honey. But they keep using other people as a weapon to beat Scorpio, or even beat other people as well. Alright, so they keep using people to kind of beat other people. Bloody hell. So let's see what's going on with Virgo. Virgo doesn't want to hear from Scorpio, and Scorpio does not want to hear from Virgo. Okay, leave it there. It says Virgo does not want to hear from them because they tried to laugh at them one time and they were excusing them their pardon or excusing their manners. They should never have laughed at the Scorpio. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with Libra. It says Libra does not want to hear from Scorpio, but they do know that Libra has great news with Scorpio. It says many times over the Virgo knows that Libra has very good news with Scorpio. It does say legal actions is not going to happen through the mental health of a child. It says many times over you see that good karma is going to come to the Scorpio, but what if it doesn't? It says when you want to see it, it can happen, but what if you don't want to see it happen, Virgo? It says Virgo is peed off at Libra for not wanting to see good news come to them. It says Scorpio also wants to see good news come to the Libra and the Virgo, so why do they keep trying to push for negative energy for the Scorpio? It says maybe you all have members of your family or your household that don't want to see me happy or well, but why don't you want to see yourselves well? Are you not looking at that? Okay, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio. So Scorpio doesn't like Scorpio at times. They do love each other at times, and sexual energy is passionate and sexual, and diamonds are there right now for some of you guys that will commit to sexual energy, or maybe even see that a punishment is not given out before you collect a diamond ring. It says some of you guys may be getting a diamond ring in the near future and want to see when this diamond ring is occurring in your life, or maybe you'll see that never getting this thing is going to be better than nothing, because you don't want to see you're with a personal traitor or a hypnotist richest, or a problem with this person that's always giving you help with a child that doesn't really exist in their mind or in their life or in their world anymore, is struggling with health problems of their own and doesn't need support but wants to put their mental health on the Scorpio. It says, you know what, I don't want to deal with anyone that's going to come forward with bad news. So maybe if you bring it, then you're going to see it, because I'm not bringing it. So therefore, I'm not going to see it. But if you bring it, I'm going to see it. It says you will bring it all the time to yourself, but not really. It says you will never bring it to yourself if Scorpio keeps bringing it to you. It says Scorpio never brings it to you. So where do you keep going, bringing it to her or him? It says many times over, the liar keeps bringing lies to you, Scorpio, and wants to see that your punishments are always going to be stable. It does say, bloody hell, Scorpio, you did it. You move past negative jealousy of a female that keeps coming into your life and never wants to show her face, but always wants to bring her jealousy to you. It says one day she realizes that she's never going to be seen or heard because she's laughing at her own shadow. Okay, let's see what's going on with Sag. Sagittarius doesn't want to hear bad news come to you and wants to work on their war and their flaws. They're going to be left out soon in their mental problems, and maybe even definitely giving themselves better pastures to look forward to, or better mental stress relievers, or even schooling to partner up with mentally to sort out their mental struggles. It says many times over, you saw better news in your life and in your work without the person giving you problems. But it says we know that we can't take the negative energy away. We just have to deal with you in a way that you've given yourself better news now that you looked into the situation. Laugh, because you never needed to see a problem, but someone wanted to see that the problem was there. It was the air sign female. She's jealous and detrimental to your mental health or well-being. Capricorn. Okay, it says Capricorn is dying of laughter or jealousy and doesn't know what to do with Scorpio. Doesn't know what to do. It says Scorpio knows that they can't communicate about it with them because they don't want to hear from them at all. It says they rather leave them out to stress on their own or deal with their problems. Their evil mentality does sink into their mind at times and deal with their energy. It says it doesn't need to deal with you or me either. It says I know I don't want to deal with my own energy, says Capricorn. It says Capricorn always sees their problems with other Capricorns that have the same problem. It says many times they have to deal with their own individual problems and let them sort it out. It says time and time again they will see their mental struggles or sort it out. I just don't want to hear from you right now, says Scorpio. Scorpio would rather let them stress or deal with their own problems right now because they don't want to deal with it. They will support them from afar or put them away from their mental struggles or stress, or just leave them out altogether. Okay, it says they don't completely leave them out because they know it. Capricorn knows that this person does not leave them out because Capricorn loves this person too much. It says Capricorn is plenty of obsessed with Scorpio and can't help it, and doesn't know where to go with Scorpio, but doesn't know how to support their dreams and their ideas, poorly judging them or putting them in strings attached to punishments or poverty or problems with other people. It says they keep doing this to the point where you don't even want to hear from them. And it says maybe if you stop drinking so much, then maybe I wouldn't put you in problems. It says you always drink too much, Capricorn, and I don't want to hear from you. Stop bothering me. It says Capricorn will never drink too much again, but they don't want to be put away from you. They love you way too much. Okay, let's see what's going on with Aquarius. It says Aquarius doesn't like you but does stress about things all the time and wonders which way it's going. It does say you have to support them because you put them on a pedestal at times even when you don't want to. It does say you really stress at times and need to see beneficial things happen for yourself, so you warn yourself if you pressure the situation a little less, you'll have blessings on its way. Good karma is coming. Once you see that things can work out for you, stress relievers are there. Certainly wouldn't want to hear that problems are going to be ongoing, so stress relievers are going to happen in the next 2 weeks to a month, and you'll see why. Okay, right, let's see what's going on with I think Aquarius has got problems with something going on with their banking or their money or something like that. But anyway, let's see what's going on with and their pride and their ego or something. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces doesn't care or even mean well by you. At times they see that they love you but can't hear from you and wondering if they can speak to you and want to call you and don't know if they should. Okay, it says, I want to speak to my cousin. I want to speak to her because where is she? Okay, so some of them want to speak to you. Maybe you're a cousin. It says, I want to speak to my sister. Where am I with this though? Because I don't want to hear that problem is there. It does say another family member wants to hear too much of your business and wonders what's going on with the Pisces. It does say Pisces though know that they have struggled with you and mental stress. Okay, and it does say many times over don't want to hear from you or even deal with you, but you warn yourself that you don't have to hear from anyone that's going to cause you a problem, including the problem with the person that wants to push you into the problems with the Pisces, or even see that you and Pisces don't have the greatest love life or relationship. It does say she wonders where her family is or what's going on with her, but she doesn't want to hear her problems are always there with you, and she does laugh at you, but she doesn't want to hear that bad news is coming to you again. She also wants to control what she hears or listens to and doesn't really care what's going on with you at the same time. It says, I laugh because I don't even want to hear bad news for you and your family, but I see that bad news is never going to be yours, is it? You always have great things to look forward to. Okay, so I feel like someone else jumps into that with Pisces. It could be a fire sign, okay, that wants to know too much about your business with the Pisces. So let's see what's going on anyway with your romance angels. Okay, so you deserve love, you are lovable. I'm going to pick one more for you, Scorpios. Okay, it says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so some of you guys. Oh, and it says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, I feel like things are changing for you as well. Let's see what else is going on with your angel messages. Okay, there's very like I feel shifty energy, so there's things trying to shift and change for you guys overall. Okay, it says blessings in disguise. And once I'm feeling like a shifty energy. All right, it says what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. Okay, it says you will understand the reason behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom. It says to answer your prayers in the best way. Okay, Indigo children, this came up in Aquarius's reading. It says, Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particularly, you can help children who are sensitive. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with a sensitive child right now. Okay, it says, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Scorpios are excellent manifestors. And you guys could be focusing right now, manifesting some things for yourself. Maybe that's where those shifts are occurring, okay? Number 29, number 12, number 49, number 34, number 8, number 11, okay? Number 43, number 15, okay? And number 2. Okay, there is a number 22 as well, and number 28. All right, Scorpios, that was your reading. I will speak to you in your next one. Ciao for now. Also, I'm hearing something about your love life is going to spark some attention soon, so be mindful about who you see, who you spark conversations with, and what you are wearing. Your lover wants to see you in your bodily assets. Okay, in your bodily assets. All right, so I'll speak to you guys in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.